Okay, I wanted to ask you, my problem is emotion, anger, and expecting a lot from others. I
Right.
mean, I know anger is bad, I know, but it's natural. It comes. We cannot stop it. And I also know, it's a mind problem, whatever, and depression and all that. It's actually a problem nowadays a lot. So how can we can get rid of these problems?
Okay. Firstly, anger is not a natural intrinsic quality of the soul. Yeah. You have to understand this part. Peacelessness is not a quality of the spirit. It's not the quality of the soul. What people have done, they have become accustomed. Someone else is getting angry, and people are thinking this anger, like when I was young, before I came into Gyan, I used to use anger to manipulate a situation. Like when you were little, when you wanted something from your mom and dad, you'll kick and scream, right? Until you get it. Yeah? So
Yeah.
this anger has become like a natural characteristic. But inside the soul, it says, I want peace. I don't want this anger. Fair enough. You want to give this anger to someone else, but you don't want to take their anger. Yeah? So when you get this in return, because what you put out is what will come back to you. If you put out hate, you are going to get hate back. If you put out love, you will sure gain love back again. So life is a game. We have to take cognizance of our own thoughts, words, deeds, and actions. And spirituality teaches us this method of maintaining pure thoughts, pure vibrations for each and every other person. Now the world is changing drastically. Dr. Lalita is going to show you one picture, which is the world cycle. Yeah, have you seen that? Have you seen the picture of the world cycle? No?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
we have
yes,
seen,
Okay,
sir.
yes.
We have seen.
okay. Look at this picture very, very carefully. Yeah? There's a little white section telling us that we are in the
Sign of
depths of,
swastik. Sign of swastik, I have taught you.
okay,
Sign of
Yeah,
we are
swastik.
sign
in,
of
Do you
swastika.
remember?
yeah,
Yeah.
we are in the depths of Kali Yuga. Now, every soul has fallen. Every soul has lost their spiritual energy, their spiritual power. And as a result, not only you are experiencing this, everyone is experiencing some sort of uneasiness inside. And we are working with these people, yeah? But spirituality teaches us to become a detached observer. Detach yourself from that person, that situation, yeah? That greed, that attachment. When we become attached to something, we are taking good qualities as well as bad qualities. Now, when you look at a person and your mind goes to that person, whether it's angry or beautiful, everyone is tamo pradhan, being impure. You are actually having yoga with that person. So you are taking their bad qualities as well as their good qualities. So yoga means connecting. Now, when we connect to an impure source, we experience sorrow. And this is why the Divine Father is outside birth and suffering, outside pain and sorrow. He is outside the cycle of birth and death. Raja Yoga meditation, what it does, it only allows spiritual energy of positive vibrations to flow into your mind and into your intellect and into your subconscious mind, which makes you a very beautiful person, overcoming these negative traits, these negative sanskaras, because it's a matter of sanskaras. Yeah, you have to reprogram. Now, not everything is going to come your way. Whatever you wish for and you want, whatever the mind is looking at, because as we say, the mind is the most mischievous one. It wants, it wants, it wants, it wants. Somewhere along the line, you will not achieve what you really want in this dirty world. As you are aware, at the end of Kali Yuga, there is a shortage of jobs. Everyone is trying to find a job. So not everyone is going to get a job and a job of what they want. So now, your inner contentment, your inner peace is most important. You have to have the power of appreciation, the power of thanks. Did you ever give thanks anytime? Did you ever were thankful for what you've got or somebody has done for you?
Yes, I
You
do.
ever? Yes, yes. Because expectation causes sorrow. This one power, when we have expectation and when that expectation is not fulfilled, then we're going to take in sorrow. So what shall we change this one word expectation to? What word shall we replace it with?
Unexpected.
Anyone?
You should not expect.
This one word called acceptance. Acceptance is a spiritual power. To accept the world as it is, to accept people as it is, to accept situations as it is, to accept myself as I am. Yeah? Because we are only limited to when we think of our limitations. But spirituality teaches us the unlimited aspects of accepting every race, color, creed, religion, culture. And when we think of these things, we begin to put barriers and fences amongst our own self. And then we expect, and then our expectation is not fulfilled. So now, one part you have to remember, everything is cyclic. Yeah, it goes into a cyclic pattern. And this is nothing new. Whenever you experience a little bit of sorrow, it means you are having a spiritual awakening. The Father has touched you before you are going to touch him. Now you have to touch him. Yeah? Because he guarantees you health, wealth, prosperity. Actually, he says for 21 births, but actually it's for many, many, many births around the cycle. It's only this one last birth. Before we change from Kali Yuga to Sati Yuga, you are a special child. You make this effort with the Divine Father to reprogram your sanskaras. Yeah, it's not actually pain, but it's actually your motivation to succeed in life, the motivation to prosper in life, because every soul wants to prosper and succeed. But the moment you throw in the towel and say you give up, that is not a spiritual soul. Yeah, you have to understand, we are between Rama and Ravan. We choose between Rama and Ravan, and our war is here in the mind. You are a go-getter. You want to persevere, and this is the method of persevering in the positive direction. So meditation and spirituality teaches us to let go of all these bad sanskaras, bad qualities in ourselves that's sitting in the subconscious mind. It actually gets submerged, and you start picking up golden age sanskaras, golden age qualities, where you become blessed for the next cycle of 5,000 years. Yeah. So this is why you are not sitting in Ravan's gathering. You are sitting in Rama's gathering. You are sitting in God's gathering. And this is why all those who take this knowledge become divine deities. And deities live the highest code of conduct in this whole universe. the highest sciences, the highest culture, the highest values in life. So we are here to let go of these negative values, negative characteristics, and negative traits, and to improve ourselves. Always tell yourself in the morning, I am a very strong and powerful soul. Yeah, I'm a strong and powerful soul. And if you can wake up for Amrit Vela, 4 a.m. to 5 a.m., you become very powerful. And before you go to bed, also evening meditation. And don't fight and stress. Just observe. Observe. Hey, mind, you can talk to your mind. Hey, mind, what are you doing? Why are you taking me here? Why are you taking me there? I want to do this. So cooperate with me. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Samja?
Actually, I really wanted to know the way you got the signal in your personal life, right?
Yes.
Do I can get some signal from God? I mean, is there any way we can, connect directly or
Okay.
something?
Yes.
Um,
You are in, yes, Prabal Bhai.
okay. Now, actually, we are your signals. We are your signals, right? Because we have had those signals. But if you really remain pure in every thought, word, deed, action, egoless, lustless, viceless, and you have remembrance throughout the day, yes, if you're a true yogi with truth, God can give you a vision. But effort is required. But visions, according to God, is not important. Yeah, because you already know you're a child of God. You choose between the negative and the positive. You already know this in your heart, deep in your heart, that you are a child of God and you wish to remain close to God. So signals will come through your own family, your divine family, because your own family, sometimes they are not yogi. They will try to pull you down. Yeah. So you have to be careful of this. Every time you try to make spiritual endeavor or spiritual effort, somebody will try to pull you down and then you will get frustrated. Then you have to be very careful. Do not compare their signals with God's signals. You understand this part? A lot of people think, oh, God is doing this. No, it's Ravan signals. Then they follow that direction. They fall even further. So don't wait for signals. And for the mere fact that you've come to Lalita, Dr. Lalita is God's home itself. So you can create this in your own home. But God, if you are with God, God will be with you. You know, sometimes I get a vision of a tiny point. God is just a tiny point. If you got this vision, you will not understand what is this. So knowledge is required. Yeah, by studying the Murli every day and studying the books of Father Shiva will take you through this experience. And even a soul, if you have a vision of a point, you will not understand this until you get the knowledge of the soul. So whilst meditating, yes, you will get a vision of a point. I mean, to me, it happens all the time sometimes. But providing the mind and heart is pure, if you're holding some sort of animosity for someone, some person, or yourself, or something in the world, no, your mind is polluted. Then do not expect a vision. But those who really want to persevere, they go into that introverted state, like a sannyasi. So we are like sannyasis, but living a beautiful life. Not living a life in a forest. We're still with our families, we're still enjoying life, we're still communicating, we're sharing, we're caring, we're loving. And this is the way of Brahman culture, Brahman life. Because the deity religion is the family path. It's not a path of isolation. This is the path of true love. Yeah. So when you got love in your heart, yes, everything will come automatically. As you visualize, that's the vision you will experience.